for another edition of Why Are You Awake? Paul Farahvar here, your host. This week we have comedian Drew Freeze, one of my favorite comedians from Chicago. Hilarious guy. If you're listening to this podcast, go over and watch it on my YouTube channel at youtube.com/Paul F Comedy. Come see me live. I'll be in West Palm Beach on August 16th, this Saturday, with Stephen Marshall. We're co-headlining at Osteria by Capri there in West Palm Beach. Come out. I'll be at McCurdy's in Sarasota on August 21st and 24th, headlining, and then opening, featuring for my friend Keith Alberstad on the 22nd and 23rd at McCurdy's. I'll be in Carmel, Indiana on August 28th. Before that, I'll be at Stand Up Sit Down at Chicago's Laugh Factory, August 25th. Last two Mondays of every month moving forward is going to be stand-up sit-down at the Laugh Factory in Chicago. Whether I'm there or not, that's how it's going to be. Check it out. We interview comedians after their sets. Fun show. If you follow me on Instagram, I'll give you free tickets to that show. In September, I'll be in Florida at Fort Myers, Vero Beach, in Minnesota at House of Comedy at the end of September. And I'll also be doing all other shows, smaller sets where I'm at. If you want to come see a smaller, workout show where I'm trying some new stuff, go to my website, Paul F Comedy. Upcoming dates there while I'm in Chicago or where I'm in other cities as well. Thank you for watching the podcast and sharing the clips. We had a clip with Allie Clayton recently that went over 1 million views on Instagram. So thank you for sharing that. Make sure you watch that episode as well. If you like this podcast, tell me, give us a review, and I'll send you a pin of the Why Are You Awake logo. They're super cool pins. The logo is right there. It's cool. It's cool logo. You can have that. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and check out our sponsor. Hey gang, as some of you know, I used to be a practicing lawyer in Chicago. I no longer practice, but from time to time, I need a lawyer. And when I need a lawyer, I call my friend Scott Shapiro. Scott Shapiro has been practicing law for over 25 years in Chicago. He does it all, from workers' compensation to personal injury, employment issues, and even entertainment law and contract needs. If you need a lawyer, call my friend Scott. 312-648-8800. That's 312-648-8800. Or you can email him at scott@scottshapirolegal.com. Tell him I sent you. You're welcome. It's time for Why Are You Awake? Paul Farahvar here, your host. This week we have one of the greatest things that come out of Indiana, comedian Drew Freeze. Did I spell that right?
Everything you did great. It's all correct.
Not Breeze.
Not Breeze.
How annoying is that?
You know what? It's been something since I've been in college, because that's when he was playing quarterback at Purdue.
In Purdue, yeah.
And I went to Indiana.
Yeah.
And someone, when I was at a party, was like, "You're Drew Freeze," and then "You fucked my girlfriend," and I'm like, or Drew Breeze. I'm like, "No, I'm Drew Freeze." And the guy just punched me before.
Anyway,
he didn't. He just heard my name. There wasn't a lot of other people in the state. It was very. It was way
he just
too.
Heard the name.
It was like, "Oh no, that's Drew Freeze," and he's like, "That's Drew Breeze."
Well, it's Indiana. They're just looking for fights.
That was it. And it was and girls are looking to sleep with quarterbacks. And at the time, he had a big mole on his face.
Yeah. That was what he was known for.
And that's what I'm saying. I did not have a mole on my face. That would have been
And you were tall. You're a tall dude. How big was this guy?
I don't know.
You're probably taller than Drew Breeze. He's short.
But I was there to meet girls. Do you know what I'm saying?
Where was this at?
It was Indiana? At a girls' party that I knew, that I was trying to
Mac on.
Yeah, Mac on, total Mac, and it was a party at her place, and I was like, I did not come here. I'm not here, and I don't want to fight you. Yeah. I don't know you. I have no reason to fight you.
Did you talk to the guy afterwards and you're like...
No, they got people got him out of there, and then his friends apologized. He was visiting from Purdue. It was I've been mistaken twice for Drew Breeze, and one was in Madison.
At a comedy show? Or?
Yes, I was headlining.
And they're like, Oh, we came here to see
They
Drew
showed
Brees.
up with like Saints jerseys
To
for me to
sign.
sign. And I was like, why would you think that
He does
Drew Brees
stand-up
would
now.
be doing or just in Madison doing
Yeah.
stand-up if he was doing
Right.
stand-up. So that was that time, but that was the only 2 times that I actually. And then it's like everyone says it. And then they're like, you probably hear that all the
Yeah,
time.
it's gotta be
It's like
annoying.
it doesn't annoy me at all, but it's like so
It's a
stereotypical.
bizarre.
It's like having a hack joke built into your name
Yeah.
that you have to hear.
When people say Farahvar, they're like, oh, like Brett Favre. So,
Yeah.
And I'm like, kind of, but no.
Yeah. But it's like the same joke.
People are dumb.
And it's never like, it's not offensive.
No. You should hit him up and be like, you own
He
me.
knows me.
Does he?
Of course he does. There were 2 of us in the state.
Yeah, I guess.
There's no
you
way
guys
it
are about the
didn't.
same age, right?
Yeah, he was like a year or 2 older than me.
Okay. Maybe he would just say when he's hooking up with these women, he's probably like, I'm Drew Brees.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm sure. Good for him. Good for him.
Drew, when I started comedy years ago, you were like
Yeah.
an established comedian, murdering everywhere.
All the time.
Yeah, still are. Actually, you were always nice to the younger or the newer comics, I should say.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever had a problem with you.
No.
I never wanted to punch you.
I always have like some weird person will like message me how I offended them. And it was like something
Audience member or
Yeah.
comedian? Okay.
like an audience member.
You don't do anything offensive.
But I've got one I'll share with you later. I was performing with Al Franken. And there was a lady that was like crazy in the audience, but there's like people that pay to sit. I mean, like,
VIPs.
yeah, there's like that. And like they paid top dollar to be up like front in like this area. And I thought she had Tourette's, like yelling shit out during
While
the
you
entire.
were-
Yeah, both of us. I get this like long message from her. I kind of want to read it.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is like the shit that I get. Like it's never like something.
But you don't do anything even
It's not
approaching
that's-
offensive.
It's never something like threatening.
I had a person in the audience that was offended by a joke I did saying I was racist. I started bringing it back in about my mom's name, which is Negar. It's her real fucking name.
Right.
And I do a joke about it's a 100% true story. I used to call my mom by her first name when I was a kid. 100% true.
Sure.
We just called our parents by our first names. And I didn't think it was weird until I lost her at a grocery store and I started yelling her name at like Dominic saying Negar, Negar. That's the joke. That's the true story. I'm like, I don't go to Starbucks with her anymore or whatever.
Right.
She wrote this thing to the club saying the comedians were great, but the feature was so racist. I was really offended. But I love the headliner. Funny story about that headliner. He did a joke where he does an Indian accent as Hapu. He's not Indian. He was a white guy. Racially profiling Indian people for 5 minutes. She's like, he was great. I was like, wait, I did a joke about my mom's real name and I was racist.
Well, there was that period of time where it was like clean comic. It's a little different now, but like if you watch some of those old ones that they considered clean comics, they were just blatantly racist.
Oh, yeah.
Like they didn't say black jokes, but they made fun of like
They're like, black
Middle
people walk
Eastern
like this.
No,
Yeah.
they made fun of Middle Eastern.
Yeah.
Asian people
Asian
were always
drivers,
like,
the
like,
typical racist
but
stuff.
just it was like they didn't say fuck, but they just said if you watch it, you're like.
Yeah.
That is horribly
Yeah.
racist.
Yeah.
Like you are all racist. You're just like, oh, this is how Donald Trump like became president.
Right. That's
at
half
this
of
like
Indiana, half of Indiana.
yeah. Oh my God. It's Illinois. That's the thing. You get outside of Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
Illinois
Rural-
is no different.
50 miles south.
Yeah.
It's a rural town. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I feel like as soon as you get outside of the city.
Yeah. Did
like,
you find the text?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're opening for Al Franken.
Right.
She's interrupting the show, heckling in a way.
I think I said.
Well, you're opening, so you're in a weird spot.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't like saying anything. I was just like, I think I might have told her just to be like,
shut up. Yeah.
not even like mean, because I'm like, you know how there's people that are drunk, and then there's people that are like,
different types of hecklers. Yeah.
this person seemed mentally unstable.
Fine.
Like she had gotten
Right.
let out of the home. Like it was like she hadn't taken her medication.
Sure.
It was like,
And you knew
not-
that at the time, or you
You
felt
could
it?
just tell, like,
Yeah.
there's a difference between someone being drunk and you're like, either this person has Tourette's or they're not stable.
Yeah.
And as you're on stage, you're like, this individual is a former U.S. senator. This is an election year.
Oh, this is recent then.
This was like 2024.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm like, dude, she might be
Yeah.
who knows? A former.
Did he call her out too?
There was no way of avoiding her.
Okay.
Like
So he probably got a message
He
too.
tried to like calm her down. So this is what she said to me, and she was like probably like in her 50s. Like
Okay.
she had looked pretty leathered, like Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yes.
So she said, I have no idea how you decided that your infant daughter's vagina was a good material for a bed. I used to be a stripper, and I have a mouth like a trucker, but I was horrified tonight at City Winery, FFS. I was awful at stand-up, but at least I quit and never discussed baby's genitals. How cringe.
Wow.
I was like,
I know the bit. It's just a true story. About
yeah, it's
you
like literally
concerned.
like
Yeah.
being a parent. That's the kind of message.
Yeah.
I never get like threatening. I never get these like hot sexual things or something.
No DMs.
It's always like far right person
Yeah.
that just wants to say something
Wants
to me.
fight with you. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say 100% sure, but someone died during my show.
Ambulance were.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've
Like-
had a couple of those.
I thought they were drunk. They might have been fighting for their life.
Yeah. During your set.
Someone like had too much and was like, well, good luck, buddy. And like, you
And they're
know, like,
you killed him.
and then it was just like, I went outside and like the staff is like horrified.
Yeah.
Because
That's the
they-
worst.
And you're like, is everybody okay?
Yeah.
I just thought he was drunk.
In Florida, I do shows in Florida, and like probably once or twice a year, you hear about someone that has a
That
heart
just,
attack
like,
during
yeah.
the show. It's expected.
Yeah. There's like there's like the staff has like crash kits with them.
Yeah.
It's
Or
like,
the shockers. Or, yeah. Roll the
Just
show.
keep going.
Keep going.
he's good.
They're wheeling him out.
Yeah.
Bodies covered. You grew up in Indianapolis.
Grew up just north of Indianapolis. It was a town called Crawfordsville, Indiana.
Okay. Were you like a theater kid, or were you kind of like a nerd, or
So my parents were both teachers, but they were both choreographers.
what?
Yeah. It was like they had like two jobs.
What were they choreographing?
So my dad did like children's theater, and then my mom was the like Gold Dusters or something with like Purdue.
Oh,
Like
okay.
the, you know, like the with like the Purdue
Dancers.
band, like
Oh.
that, like the bands have like the, you know, the palms and all that, like the flags
people.
and
Yeah,
the
yeah. She
twans. and
choreographed that?
She did all of it. So
Okay.
she was like pretty respected as far as like
The
band
choreo-
goes.
yeah, yeah.
So she was with Purdue and then did that my whole childhood. So I got to go to like every Purdue game and like sit in like box seats and
Yeah.
But then like I was like a pretty good quarterback. Like I could throw the ball. Like so I was good at football. My dad was not athletic at all.
Okay.
But I had like parents that were like, "Well, what about musicals?"
They
like
wanted
they
you-
did they like
like
I
the
was
opposite of
getting
in-
like Division 1 schools talking to me and stuff.
Really?
Like I had a good arm. I
Okay.
had a good arm.
So let's.
But like they wanted me, like they made me go to like, you know how like there's like parents that like send your kids to like sports camps and
Sure.
stuff. Like that's the kind of parents I wanted to have. I wanted to be an athlete.
Yeah.
They wanted a song
That's
and
so
dance
weird.
kid.
Yeah.
Like that's what they wanted.
Were you an only child?
No, I had a sister too.
Why didn't they let her do that?
They did, but their like dream was me. I didn't care about their dream,
Yeah.
and what was even more infuriating is that like because they made me take like voice lessons and stuff,
Okay.
and I got a like perfect score at state solo ensemble and got scholarships for like singing.
Wow.
Like to be like at Illinois and Indiana, and at the time there was potential offers for football too, so I could have had a scholarship for football and singing.
Wow.
But it would have like I did not like theater people.
Before high school, let's talk about that. So you were playing football as a kid?
That was like my favorite sport.
Okay.
Like there was like, I grew up in Indiana and basketball was big. And then
You didn't
was
play
like,
basketball? You're
I
tall.
did. I did for a while. And then it was just like, I just liked football better. In basketball, people could like kiss up to the coach and like get ahead. Whereas like football, it's like, all right, you can kiss up to whoever you want to, but like
If you don't have an arm, you don't have an arm.
you don't have an arm, and like also I can hit you.
Yeah.
Like I can hit you, and I'm kind of big,
Yeah.
and like I didn't have problems hitting people. Like
Except the guy who hits you.
yeah,
months
right,
later.
right.
How big was your high school? Was it like a big school?
No, it was like 900 people.
You had enough for a real football team.
Right, but we weren't good.
Okay.
Like we used to be good, and then when I got to high school, we were horrible.
And you were the quarterback?
Right. The only reason why I had like colleges talking to me, because I'd go to camps in the summer and I would do really good at the camps. My coach hated me. I think my dad might have said something to him like years earlier. It made no sense. Like he did not want to play me. Like he did everything he could.
Were you like against authority or something? Or
No, I was like,
Played by
there was just something. There was a coach that really liked me and they didn't get along. And
Okay.
then he quit after my sophomore year. But my head coach would not play me. But like the guy that he would try to put in front of me, he like had him in for like 2 games and he had -3 yards passing.
Okay.
And then I think like in the first half, I had like 200 yards passing when they put
So
me
then
in.
they let you play after that.
And then I blew my knee out.
Oh, no.
So it was just like stuff like that. Like it was like those kind of things where it was like, all right.
But you were playing football in Indiana, so you must have been like a cool kid then.
That's the thing. I think that like, you know, like when you see like, and not comparing myself at all, but like you watch like the quarterbacks and stuff like that.
Especially
Like
in Indiana, I would think.
Well, I wasn't like a meathead or anything.
Okay.
I was just like, I liked, I think, getting good at throwing a ball,
Okay.
getting good at something, and then just the routine of all of it. I didn't care about like anything
Right.
other than playing the game.
Were you friends with the other football players? Or you
Yeah, I was
okay.
cool with everybody.
Okay.
I mean, like, I just like playing football. Like, it wasn't like,
But you weren't in, were you also doing, you were singing in the choir? Or
well,
what?
because you had to take it for like a class.
Okay.
So like
But
I
not-
did that,
okay.
and then like my parents made me take voice lessons as a kid.
Okay.
And then like I had to for like one of the classes be in like the state ensemble, like to get, I don't know. And so I was like, fine, I'll do it. And I did the local one and got a perfect score.
Okay.
So they sent me to state.
Wow.
And then I got a perfect score there. And I was like, I'm going to quit choir. I'm like, I'm done.
So what were you in high school? Were you like drinking or partying or doing drugs or anything? Clean?
Not
cut
at
kid?
all. I was like super into football. Like
Good
I was
grades?
like, yeah, I mean, I was like a B student.
Okay.
I was like one of the people that was like, I'll do what I need to do.
What did you do like for fun then other than football? Were you like doing, like, where did comedy come from?
Well, because my dad like was really funny,
Okay.
and we would like I had to do all the theater stuff because he was
Well, theater's not funny.
somehow I would make it.
Okay.
I would figure out a way to get the comical part.
If you're not like drinking, what are you doing on the weekends?
Well, that's the thing. Like I did have like friends that were funny. We would just do stupid shit. Like, you know, that's I think that's the thing. It's like you either drink and then you do stupid stuff, or you're like, I'm not going to get drunk because like I don't want to like screw up my opportunity to go play sports.
Yeah.
If I do anything stupid, like it's going to get back to my parents or like to my coaches. So we would go to like the local strip club, just sit outside in our cars and just take pictures of people as they'd come out, like with like one of the cameras.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, people would get in like high speed police like high speed chases with people. Like, oh no, because it's like,
Yeah.
and like there
What
was
would you do with the pictures?
nothing. It was like an old disposable camera. It didn't even have film in it. It was just the flash.
yeah.
Like we were just fucking with people.
Yeah.
Like we were just
And
like
they'd freak
teenage
out.
kids. Yeah, because they just thought people were taking like it was like their wife,
Paparazzi,
or no, it was like their wife sending like
yeah.
like a detective out. And so it's
Pretty
like
funny.
you just do stupid stuff. Like,
but you weren't a fuck up. I don't understand. Like I know later you started to dabble in drinking and drugs, probably.
yeah, I mean, like when I got to college,
Yeah.
like, but I mean, I never got into like heavy drugs.
Right. No,
Like
I
I
know.
was always like pretty loose, like
Yeah.
just like alcohol and weed and shrooms
Right.
or
Were you up late in high school, like doing
Yeah.
anything? What were you doing? What
I
were you-
couldn't sleep.
Okay.
Like, you know how like you just have like where
I-
you just like like you can't fall asleep.
I've always been a night owl. Even when I
That's
was
the
a
thing.
Kid.
I'm like, it's not even like that. I'm not tired. I just am laying in bed thinking about everything I've got to
It's
do.
hard to turn off the
Yeah.
brain. Yeah.
And it's like, and as a kid, I could never do it.
What were you doing? Were you watching any shows or just like?
So that's how I probably got into comedy.
Okay.
Is that like I started watching started watching Letterman.
Yeah,
I was
right.
up and like Letterman was from Indiana.
Yeah.
And it was like
I loved Letterman as a
yeah,
kid.
man. I can watch the guy from Indiana.
Yeah. So you go to college.
Yeah, I went to IU.
Okay. That's like supposedly a dry campus, but not really.
It was the #1 party school in the country when I was there.
Really?
Yeah, we were like Playboy's #1 party school.
That where John Cougar Mellencamp is?
Yeah. Oh God.
Did you ever meet him?
He would pop up and do like pop-up shows everywhere. He was still kind of relevant because it was like, oh, this is like
You don't like him?
I don't dislike him.
Okay. Felt a disregard. You were like, yeah.
It was never like
Pink
like,
houses? Come on, bro.
no, I loved it and stuff, but it wasn't like you can't put him in like Springsteen's category or like
He's up there.
Neil Young or anyone.
He's close.
No.
He's like the second tier right after.
He's
that.
like third,
Come
fourth.
on.
Like he's had like 2 albums.
He's had like 10 albums.
Right, but 2 that were relevant.
Pink Houses, Scarecrow. Okay.
Okay,
No,
there we
Lonesome
go.
Jubilee, that was good. And then the other one that later.
Yeah, so we got 3. We got 3. I'm
Still
sorry.
good.
No, that's great. It's more than I've ever done.
Did you join a fraternity there? Or anything? Because they're a big, great campus.
It is. The first semester I was there, like during rush, someone died. So it was like they shut it down. Like
Right.
someone died, they shut it down the next one. Second semester, they warn everybody, someone dies.
Yeah. And so it
Shuts it down.
distracted. Yeah.
Literally first semester, the next one. It worked out well for me because I was like, I don't really want to. And here's
Yeah.
the thing: my dad was like a legacy with the Fight Outs. Like he had
Okay.
won like all these Fight Out awards, so I would have gotten in.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, but I'm not gonna let someone my age treat me like
Yeah.
shit. Like
It's
I
only
just
for a
can't.
semester.
I know, but I'm like, but then I'm gonna hate you forever,
Right.
and that's gonna be bad for you.
So what did you do? Were you just drinking at like?
I just did whatever I wanted to.
What was a day in the life freshman sophomore year?
So
in
here's the
college?
thing. I only missed like 1 class when I was in college.
So you were smart.
I wouldn't say that like I worked hard or anything. I just didn't miss class.
Okay. But you got good grades?
I got B's.
Okay.
Like that's all I was like going for.
good.
I'm like, so all I have to do is show up, just listening to the professor and taking notes. I'm going to get a B, and I don't even have to like the money that my parents are sending me for the books. I can just go drink with.
Right.
Like and have a good time. All I have to do
You wouldn't
is
get the books?
no. So I would just I didn't like the thing was I was like
Go
that's
to class.
stupid. Like they would like all my friends would be like I'd be like how much did you spend on that? And they're like, dude, this class was like $400 for the books. I'm like that is stupid. Like why would it like they're like have you gotten them? I'm like I wouldn't spend $400 for this class. So I would just go to every class and just take like extensive notes. I had a Jewish friend that had a really good connection with like a really
tests.
good with weed.
Oh, okay.
With like weed or mushrooms.
So
like,
that's where you started dabbling with the...
well, so I started like smoking weed and then just going to the like you know how all the professors have their office hours?
Yeah.
So I just get high and go talk to them and like during their office hours.
Oh, so they knew who you were.
Yeah, but also it's like I could just talk to him, and like there was one that I knew that he liked music. I'd go talk to him about music, and by the time I was done talking to him, he'd pretty much told me everything that was going to be covered on the test.
Oh, wow.
It was kind of like playing poker, like
a
where you're
cheat
like,
code, yeah.
yeah, it was like I figured out the riddle, like it's like I can get a B. I was in special education.
They're going to hire you based on...
They're going to hire me because I'm a guy. Like, getting an A is for what women have to do.
There's no,
like,
there's no
I'm a
guys.
straight white male. I can be a C. I'm saying a D.
And
like,
you're gonna
I
get the
just have
job.
to get over an F. Like, they just have to be able to hire me.
Right. What were you doing late at night in college then?
Well, I mean, I think I was doing probably what most people were doing,
Which is?
like going out, drinking heavily for very cheap, and failing with women. Like, I think that might have been where my comedy came from. There's always like one girl that'll like you, like if you're even stupid. And it might even be the hottest girl in the room.
Yeah, but you were funny, right? Were you funny?
Maybe, but I would just go up and just like talk to women and just be like just be like, you know what, this isn't. You are never gonna like me. Like I would like
no fear.
Yeah, I didn't give a shit.
Well, you're also tall. You're white, tall, good-looking dude. So there's a.
I would just
level
talk
of,
about how great they are and why they should not be talking to me. That's usually.
And it worked.
Not really, but like, I mean, I'd have a good time.
Yeah.
Like that was the thing was like, I always thought that people looked really creepy getting all done up to try to get laid.
Yeah,
You know what
wouldn't
I
try
mean?
it all.
No, I don't like that. It looks weird.
Okay.
It like, just like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's the same way I feel about people that use Just for Men. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's just that look.
You know it's not.
You
that.
just like, it's just like.
It's like all like they have gray hairs on their chin.
Oh, it's so
and
good.
then
And
their
it's
hair
like
is
black.
black.
They like scrub like the devil's testicles or something. I don't know. It's like it's so gross. Looking back, I'm like, I was really good friends with the basketball team
How did that happen?
because I was funny.
Okay.
And the point guard and I became like drinking buddies.
Isaiah Thomas.
I was Tom Coverdale
Okay.
at the time. White guy. He actually
They
got
weren't good that year.
No, they actually went to I think the national championship
Okay.
that year.
Was Bobby Knight there?
No, he got fired.
That while you were there? Oh,
While
that
I
was
was
when the
there.
choking incident happened.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And like, oh my God, I forgot. Like I did this video of like, cause people were protesting the war in like
Iraq.
Afghanistan. And this one guy that I was doing like some comedy with, like he got fired pretty close to, I think it was like not too far from 9/11. The people had been protesting it for a while. And this guy wrote this thing about the guy who had been out there even before they came protesting the firing of Bobby Knight. And it's like he had like a tent made up.
One
guy.
Yeah.
And his buddy, who was my roommate in the time, who was a chain smoker, I was like, hey, man, I'm going to set up this camp and I'm going to have like the Bobby Knight sweater, devastated, like protesting his firing. And I just want you to come. And all I want you to do the entire time is just chain smoke cigarettes. And if we're still filming and you run out of that cigarette, just take another one out and light it with the cigarette you're like.
Okay.
And that's all he did the entire time.
And what did you do?
And I just like had this like script that this guy, and we just went around campus and like talking about like remembering Bobby Knight. We broke into Assembly Hall and I just went, Bobby, like under the national championship banners as my friend was still just chain smoking. Like you can't be smoking
Right.
at Assembly Hall.
Yeah.
And he's just chain smoking. The guy that did the video ended up being like Obama's like one of his like writers. So like everything got washed away.
Oh, no.
Like he like
It was
all
your
of it.
idea to do this?
No, it was all his idea. This guy that like
How did you get connected to him?
because he just like loved me and like we were like had done a lot of jokes and stuff. The guy ends up being, and I like see him at like a campaign thing, and I was like, oh my God, you remember that video? And he was like, you cannot talk about that at all. Like we're trying to end the war in Afghanistan.
This is more important.
Like,
were you doing anything comedy like formally in college?
you know how you have like these like leadership group things and stuff in high school? So I would go to these like camps, and then they would have like these like different performing things, and I would just go to them. I would get casted for their things, and then I would be like one of the comical relief things for it. Like that was in high school, and then I would do like plays in high school. In college, I just started doing more like sketch and improv, and then I came here and got on a IO team.
Okay.
And
you did. So you did improv here.
Yeah, like I was doing more sketch and improv originally.
Came to Chicago right after college.
One of those things where it was like, this is like such a safe thing to come to Chicago, just because it's 2.5 hours away. Like if shit goes bad, like I can get on a bus.
Yeah,
and I'm good.
Were you have like day jobs while you were doing it, or what were you?
I didn't have anything when I first came.
Okay.
Like
so how did you make ends meet?
Cousin's girlfriend was moving out, and she had already paid the last like 3 months of her rent, and like she was moving in with him and Indy. Just stay at my place the next 3 months. I'm like, all right, I'm going. I didn't have shit.
Wow.
I did my student teaching. I was at my parents'. I was like, I had like $2,000.
Okay.
Like that was it.
Right.
Cool. I got 3 months to get like a job.
Right.
Like I figure like I'm like I can buy like a shit ton of ramen. Didn't have a car.
Okay.
So I had to figure out public transportation. Never had taken public transportation.
Had you been to Chicago before?
Twice. Like on field trips.
Okay.
And then like I came for like a couple sorority dances.
Yeah. So did you just sign up for IO when you got here? What'd you do?
Immediately.
Okay.
Didn't have a job until 2 months. All right, I probably should get a job. So finally, it was like 2 months. I like got a bar job and then worked, and it was like, oh shit, this place I could only stay here for 3 months. I don't know how to find an apartment in Chicago. I had gotten the bar job, and someone in the bar was like, I need a roommate, and I'm like,
nice.
It just like
worked out.
What I found was the people I was working with at the bar were the people that were like pirates. Like it was like these people like had the craziest ass stories.
Yeah.
And like when you work like with some of the bartenders in these cities, it's like some of them that have like floated around the city
for a while.
They get you in places that you're like you shouldn't be in. Like there's like late night like stuff where it's like you have to knock on a door and like someone looks at you, and then it looks like you're getting let into someone's house.
Password Fidelio.
Yeah. And it's like everyone in here is like avoiding the law or our police.
Right.
Like this one time I had a friend that had won $30,000 playing Jamaican poker and had like a royal straight on the first hand, won it on the first hand, and was like, and I'm out, and left the table. And they were like, you got to stay. And I was like, no, I don't. The next weekend came and visited me, and we had a really good time. At one point, it was a lot of our friends. We went to like the Cubs Sox game. I had friends working in bars at the time, and I think we went into a bar, and I was like, how much for us to just drink as much as we want to? And they were like, you guys can all just give us like $20 each, and you can drink as much as you want. We're like, it's a great deal.
Yeah.
And then like we were there for a couple hours and got really intoxicated. And then I was like, I'll go get us like cars and stuff. It was like 10 of us. I just show up in a limo. I have no idea. Like, I don't remember any of this. I guess I was just like up and be like, come on, let's go. And then it just like, we went out after that. And one of my friends was opening a club. This guy like opens like a nice club, or he's like promoting a really nice club. He invites me to come that night. So we go out. We've been to
in this limo.
We've been to the Sox game, blacked out drunk. Literally, I think we're like in sandals, shorts, and everything.
Wearing Cubs Sox gear, yeah.
And when my friend's like, hey, man, I just did this. I want to invite you out. And I'm like, hey, can I bring a couple of my guys with me? He's like, yeah, well, we'll get you guys a table. That'd be great. Like, he's thinking I'm going to be professional.
Right.
We come out like we'd been at the Cubs game in like sandals and flip-flops.
20 drinks in.
Blacked out drunk to like a nice club. And they're like, the door guy looks at me and goes, you cannot come in here. And I go, hold on. And I call my friend, and he comes down. He's like, "Are you kidding me?" He's like, "Get in here," and brought us in. And they sit me next to this man who's Mexican. And my friend was like, "Dude, I just need to let you know, he just got out of a Mexican prison. So like, you might want to just be cool around him." And this, I was like 25. Like, I was not old enough to know what the fuck that meant.
Right. Was this after you got punched by the Drew Brees guy? Or
that was in college.
Okay.
This is 25.
Right.
I had graduated at 24. No, like, so I'm like sitting next to this man. And at the time I smoked cigarettes and stuff, and you could smoke inside.
Right.
And he was smoking. And he was smoking like Marlboro Reds. And I was like, "Oh, cowboy killers." Oh. And he's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "You want one?" And I'm like, yeah. So I take it. And I'm like, "Heard he just got out of prison." And just started like talking to him. And I kind of did one of these. And he started laughing. And we're like having a good time. I later find out he was assassinated. He was the top sicario for the Sinaloa cartel.
Wow.
Like the top. Like he was like the clown killer. Couldn't have been a nicer guy. Could not have been a nicer guy. I'm chain smoking his cigarettes, drinking his tequila, pouring it myself. Like not even asking.
You got to separate the artist from
I was
the art.
25 years old. I had no idea. Oh, I just end up being in a place.
Right.
And then it just kind of like goes from there. Like, you know, I was on a house team at IO, and then it was just like, I don't like working with other people. That's how I got into stand-up.
What was the first time you did stand-up?
Just like in an open mic originally. And the funny thing was like Maddie Ryan had just started and was hosting the open mic.
Okay.
And he was hosting it. It was like a competition. And I ended up winning the competition. I never done it.
Funny. That's how I started. I won a competition the first time I did.
And then like
it's a scam.
Maddie and I became like best friends.
That's awesome. Your guys' class of comics was so awesome.
But I think the class before us had a good, like that was like Kamel.
Oh yeah. After show events that some of you guys would just be partying your balls off.
I don't think we thought we were.
Right.
I think you like try your whole life to find people like you.
Yeah.
We had found people like us.
Right.
Finding your family. But after so it was like every time we saw each other, like it didn't matter the show. We were so excited to see each other. See, I never got to the Galloway gang.
Oh, okay.
Like
that's good.
That was always like, I'm not going to Galloway Bay. Like I am not going
it's
there.
A dive bar in Chicago, very popular.
And it's just that's like one of those places you go underground and you're in a basement, and you just lose complete track of time.
Oh, yeah, I mean that's what
like
Galloway
complete
is.
track of time.
You get outside and it's light out, and you're like,
yeah,
what
like
the fuck
when it's like,
did I just do?
And
with
there's
my
those
life?
like 4:00 bars that like they don't kick you out on Saturday.
No.
And then you come outside and it's 4:00 in the morning.
Were you ever like productive after shows where you're like, I'm going to write some jokes?
Yeah. I like started getting better at that. Like where it was
Really?
like after I would like start like writing stuff down like after a set.
Wow.
Like even like when I would get home, I would like start like jotting.
Were you listening to like your sets and shit?
No, I hated watching. I still don't like watching myself.
I can hear my stuff, but I can't watch it.
I think I need to get better at like just doing that, just so that like I actually perform better.
Yeah, but you're such a like powerful. You're like a performer.
Like, you know, it's like you play to an audience or you play to a camera, and like learning how to play to a camera too. It's like that is how you make money these days. Everything goes through cycles. Like it's like they said the same thing about MySpace. Like it's like, you know what I mean? Like
being in the moment at a show translates when you do have a clip.
Audience doesn't realize that like a lot of the people that are putting out these things that are acting like they're riffing, I'm like, dude, this is so scripted.
Yeah.
They're literally baiting these audiences.
Well, they're mining for clips.
It's not like, it's like a parlor trick.
Yeah.
I always think it's like one of those things. It's like once people catch on to it, it runs its course. You can only burn people so much.
Yeah, they're not going to come back.
I think it's going to be interesting because it's, the pandemic, people were looking for something to laugh about.
Mm-hmm.
And now I think it's starting to just be like similar to like the housing market. It's going to start balancing out.
Yeah,
Like it's going to,
it's a
it's
pendulum.
like,
I
it's
agree.
going to stabilize and it's going to start coming down to like content. It's going to be interesting to see what that looks like with AI. Oh, this looks like an AI comic. Like, how good is AI going to get?
Dude, I don't know. I think we're safe from that because, especially like your jokes or my jokes, where they're so personal. Like,
Right.
How are you going to come up with a joke about a Persian lawyer or whatever? Like, it's like so funny.
Really? You don't think AI has like
No.
at least 3 Persian lawyer jokes? Like, I'm sure.
Yeah, it'll be pretty hacky. But
No.
so am I. You did an interview. I don't remember where, but it stuck with me. I don't know if you remember this. And you said you love stand-up comedy because you have the control of the room. Do you remember what that was from?
Oh my God, he does the voice, the host for The Voice.
It doesn't matter.
No,
Simon Cowell?
the voice.
Oh, Ryan.
No, he was like he did.
Adam Levine.
He did the show on MTV.
Morgan Freeman.
He did like the
Adam.
Carson Daly.
Oh,
It was
Carson.
Carson
Oh, yeah, that's
Daly.
right. That's
Oh
what
my
it was when you did
God.
Carson Daly. I remember that.
Oh my God. What was it that I said again?
You were like,
It's very insightful.
you love the control of the room.
That was like, because I think I went to see Zach Galifianakis and I was like 25. He was like playing it like an accordion.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, that is fantastic. Like
That's
I
what
want to
you
do
wanted,
that.
yeah.
The audience is so in tune and are listening to what you're saying. There's nothing better than it's like you can just tell the audience is into you.
Yeah.
And they're like listening to you and you realize it because like when you get quiet, they get quiet with you.
That's
And then as soon as you say the punchline, they're like, boom.
yeah, that's the best.
That's where the addiction of doing it is.
Yeah, we're all fucked. What are you doing after shows now? Like now you're an adult, you're a dad.
I go home, I start cleaning, and then I start like
Like a meth head.
writing.
Yeah. Oh,
no,
you do?
that's what it is. It's like I clean and like I've gotten to a place where it's like for anything that like I try to like whenever I write and stuff, I can't have any excuses.
You set aside time to write and you force yourself to write, or you
I
just
clean
Okay.
before I write.
okay?
Like I make sure everything is picked up. So like, you know how like where you're always looking for the loophole to get up?
Yeah.
You're like, I got to do the dishes. Like I can't do this
before
right.
I work out. I'm
before
like,
I do
should probably
this,
dishwash.
I need to
Yeah.
get this done. You want me
Yeah.
to sit down for a half hour?
You do all that.
I'm like, I like literally make sure like on a nightly basis that I've wiped down, picked up, cleaned everything. Where do you find your time that nobody bothers you?
Well-
And for me, it's like 2 a.m.
Same.
Like,
I get so much done.
what are the things that are going to take me away from doing what I want to do? Like, I'll do it at this time when nobody can interrupt
Right.
me. Who works at night? The most fun people. Bartenders, strippers, like,
Yeah.
yeah, like the good time
Musicians,
musicians, good
comedians,
time
yeah.
people.
Well, we are way over time.
Dude, I have nothing else to do. I'm going to be up for the
I
next
know.
2 hours.
Drew, where can people find out more about you? and your upcoming
Anywhere,
shows?
just look me up or like look around Chicago where there's comedy and I'll be there.
All right, Drew. Thanks so
You're
much
awesome.
for doing the podcast.
You
Thank
guys
you
are
all
great.
for watching and listening. Go to sleep.